Yay, yay, yay. Oh, I'm all by myself. I'm sure somebody else is going to show up here. I'm a tad bit early, a couple minutes. So I am not surprised that I'm alone. There's Joanne. Yay, yay, yay. Look what I've got, Joanne. Yay, yay, yay. Awesome. How are you today? I should probably, while I'm waiting for other people to come, just do some of my regular work here. Let's see. How are you?
I am okay. Trying to get connected here. It's like, oh, okay. Now I'm connected. I'm ready. Ah,
Ooh, thank you.
well, when you said you hadn't tried the coffee cakes yet, I'm like, okay, I'm sending her some coffee cakes. She needs to try them because they are so moist and oh my gosh.
Oh, I hope I didn't speak out of turn about the Mutual Admiration Society. Oh, I assumed the way we both go on and on, that was true. Oh God, they're good.
I'm
Oh,
telling you, yeah, they're delicious.
mm. The kid's not getting this one.
That's why I was like, don't let him try it because if he tries it, you're done. You will not get any.
These are really good.
Yeah.
And it's not outrageous. 360 calories is a lot, but that's for the whole thing. That's as much as a donut.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's all right. Yay. Not that I'm over here eating donuts that much. Oh, so I've been having such fun with that new profile pic app. I swear I've sent over 100 of those, and I'm doing it all the time. And it's funny, I run into people like that one, my mother's friend there. She never has her picture taken. Her family doesn't have a good picture of her. And I just went, stand right there a minute. And I took her picture at the grocery store and ran it through that app, and it came out so good. She
Yeah.
doesn't even have a picture like that. It just um and it's funny because did I show you that one? That
Yeah, I seen it. And because I seen that and the lady liked it so much, I'm like, okay, now I got to download this app. So I downloaded the app and then I started doing it because I don't like to make a lot of cards from my phone, but that's one that will be easy to make from the phone because you don't write a whole lot on it and stuff.
yeah.
And so I started doing it, and Laura Robinson had made a comment. Laura Robinson Douglas made a comment that, how do you get one of these and stuff? So I went through and I found a whole bunch of hers. So I think I sent her like 5 of them. And
Oh,
so,
nice.
so she'll probably be like, oh, she'll call me anytime I send her a card. She calls me and always personally thanks me for thinking of her.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she makes it a point to personally call me. It's kind of cool.
You know, it was funny on my Avon team Zoom yesterday, because I do Team Time Tuesday, or no, it was actually the day before yesterday. I was trying to show them how it's so useful to send cards to people, even though, I mean, even though it's not a sales card, you know what I mean? It's a build relationship card. And I had sent one to someone in the team, and she was just so going on and on how much she loved it. And it's funny, I like that, but I was trying to get them all to realize I didn't send it just so that she would love it. I did, but I want everybody to realize your customers will love it too. Your team members will love it too.
Yeah.
So for you to do it, it's not just for me to do it. This is easy for anyone to do. And the app actually is free if you don't get all the basic app is free. And
Yeah.
then for a year, it's only 25. So I went ahead and did it. And how I usually do that is, I'm sure a year from now, I won't care as much about it. There'll be something else. So I sign up for the year, and then I go in after a while and turn off the auto renew.
Okay.
So then I've got it for a year and I'm not forgetting about it and paying for something I'm not using. So that's how I did it. But it's everybody I've sent it to has liked it. A couple people, I had one this morning. It was a go-giver guy, and he said his mother asked him if he had a creepy stalker. And my kid says that too. And actually, that was the second time that happened this week, because I did get a text from the mom. See, if someone ends up in my bubble somehow, interacting with me, I usually white page them or Facebook them and find out their name, address, and birthday and put them in my system. That's usually what happens. So I brought one of these kids to driver's ed for 7 weeks. So they're in my bubble, the whole family. She brought us out soup one night. I mean, they're in the bubble. They went in. I didn't end up meeting the dad, but when I looked up the mom, I got the dad's name. So then I knew the mom, the dad, and everything. And I sent the dad a birthday card. His birthday happened to come up first in the family. So no one else had gotten one yet. And she was like, we love the card, but how did you know his birthday? And, and my kid's like, creepy stalker, creepy stalker.
Yeah.
and I said whitepages.com. I said it's what I do for work, and I just end up doing it all the time for everybody. And she said, oh no, we loved it. They were doing the crossword puzzle together or something. And the word find, I think there's a word find in it right now. But I don't think that everybody's freaked out about it, but
I don't know that they're freaked out as much as it is they're just like, how did you find my address? How did you know my birthday? That's what freaks them out, because I don't think people really realize how much information is out there
yeah.
about
And
us.
usually they're putting it.
Yeah.
like the people that won't give me their address make me laugh, because I can just go on to white pages and get it. It's very, very few people have successfully kept themselves off of it. White pages, most of the time they're on there, and their birthday's on there, because big companies collect all that so that if someone goes bad debt or something, they can chase them.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but mostly I don't get people creeped out about it. Every once in a while. But do you end up doing that too? As if they bump into me, I'm trying to add them to SendOutCards.
Yeah.
So if I do business with them somehow, or I'm like all the play people, I looked them all up individually, put them all in, got all their birthdays. A few of them were minors, so I asked the mom, and I used to just try to get it out of them, not saying it is nice. Now I now I try to say it a little bit more like, would you mind if I had the birthday of Susie, because I'd love to send her a card when her birthday comes up. You know what I mean? I say it like that instead of, I don't know how I was saying it before, but I think I was less less diplomatic. But to me, that's the one thing that has been such a good I would say response from, is so few people are getting birthday cards, that to send one now is. Do you find that true too? I know you send a lot of cards.
Yeah, I've been here lately. A lot of people have just been private messaging me. Thank you so much for the card. That was so sweet. And because they're just not getting them. And I was just doing regular birthday cards, but now I'm trying to add something to them. So like I did that cucumber salad. Now, since it's the month of June, I'm including that June word search and stuff, just to make it a little bit more than a card. And my Avon customers, as I told them I had a new system, because of course, Smart Shop went out of business. Oh, I probably am not supposed to be saying that. Sorry. Didn't mean that.
I thought they went out long ago.
Well, no, I meant saying the A word.
I said it already here.
Oh, okay.
They haven't ever had a problem with SendOutCards. I think because it's a support thing.
Right.
But they haven't ever said anything to me about this. It was the other one they didn't like.
Okay. Well, then, so I'm now using AV4. So when I moved over to AV4, I said, you know, I've got a new system. I'd love to have your birthdays. So a lot of them have been giving me their birthdays as
Oh,
they get
good.
the new orders. And so when their birthdays have come around, I've sent them out the 2-pack of brownies. And they just think that is the greatest thing ever. And it's like, okay, cool.
I'm not sure what else we could use as far as something that we're not packaging ourselves, or even if we were doing it. How
Mhm.
are you sending? Because the 2-pack of brownies is what, $5.48 or five? It's less than $6.
Yeah, it's like $5.50, and then with the shipping, it ends up being
Less than,
$9.37, so
less
less
than
than
10.
$10.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else we could do that would be that impactful,
Mhm.
that would be that well received.
Right.
Even cooking them ourselves would cost more than that, I
Mhm.
think. And I'm not saying they wouldn't be as good. They wouldn't be in my case because I don't do that. But I'm sure some people cook and they'd be fine. But it would be so much work compared to and coffee. I mean,
Well,
and then the variety too. It's like
well,
it's
and
not
some people I think too might be leery of eating something that was cooked from somebody else,
oh
especially
yeah, then
because
there's
of all
that.
the
Yeah.
COVID thing and stuff, where these are packaged, they're coming from a company, so they're safe, if you will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point too. And I like the they keep adding and taking stuff like that. My new favorite is the sampler, the 4 sampler that has the Rice Krispie treat, the cookie, no, the cookie bar, the Rice Krispie bar, and the brownie bar, and then the coffee cake bar. That 4 sampler is less than 15. So then with the shipping, it's less than 20. So that's really good. Hey, Debbie.
Hi,
Hey, how
I
are
finally
you?
made it.
We're we're yakking instead of making cards so far. Debbie just opened an account yesterday.
Mhm.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Did you send a card yet?
I have not.
You should do that right away.
I know. I know. My sister has an anniversary coming up this month.
Awesome.
So
So
that's
do you
what I'm-
want me to make one to show you how easy it is on share screen?
Sure.
Sure. Let's do that. So let's share one and make. I'll sign into my account. Just do it because we can do it where you see. Let's see if I already got it open this morning. No, I already was out at a meeting this morning down at the Dunkin'. So it's funny. Oh, you know, it's funny that the lady that I was meeting with is the wife of the state rep that I ran against for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
And working on the play project changed my whole opinion of both of them, and in a good way. And I said that to her. I'm not talking behind her back. I didn't have, and I told him this, for years, he said to me, you should run as a Republican because you get elected because it's a Republican district. To me, that was, and I said this to her this morning, that was insulting to me because that's asking me to lie. I'm not a Republican, I'm a libertarian. So to say that to me would be like, and then to act like it's no big deal to lie. But I guess now I get why he was saying it. He was thinking he was helping me out, and he didn't realize how offended I was. So I shouldn't have
Right.
quite so touchy about the whole thing. But for 20 years, I had no use for him for it because that's right. But I know, sadly, that's awful. But anyway, I've come to peace with it. I like them both now better when we did the play together because it was a non-political thing. And they both worked hard at it. They both did a great job. We all did it for the town. It wasn't like a personal thing. Anyway, when you first sign into your account, you end up on this page, the account, my account page, which you can change some stuff here if you need to, like your contact information. Also, there's the links for your other stuff. Like if you, oh, you're not going to do the affiliate thing, you're a customer. So those things,
Not yet.
no, that's fine. Those things probably won't be on your screen. So let's just deal with what
They
you,
are on my screen.
oh, okay.
They
Okay.
are. Yeah.
Why down the road you may want to end up adding the affiliate thing, that I just want to throw this out, is
Okay.
because when you send a lot of cards, if you end up sending a lot of cards, people end up saying to you, how did you do that? I wanted to, or or can you make one? How can I make one? So you end up, at least that was the case with me, is
Right.
so many people ended up asking me, I'm like, well, I'm not going to keep sending business to them without getting something from this, because that, that's life. So that's how I ended up getting an account.
Right.
Anyway, this envelope up here is your key to go to the card catalog. That's what I click
Okay.
on. And then here, there's like a featured card at the top. But if you scroll down, these are the cards that you just make yourself. And then up here is cards that under different categories. So you're saying anniversary,
Right.
right? And they don't happen to have a pre-written category for that, but you type it there. See, it says search.
Okay.
Type anniversary, and it'll give you a whole bunch of ones that are already made.
Oh, okay.
So, oh, wait a minute. Did I not spell it right? I didn't spell it right. That's why it didn't give me
Spell it right.
anything.
A-N-N-I.
Anniversary. I didn't.
There you
spell
go.
it. There we go. Okay, so these are all the ones that are stock cards. That's what I call them, stock cards.
Okay.
And I'll do one with you. So what I would do is just grab one. Happy anniversary, great couple. And then you get to decide, you do customize. You get to decide if you want a 2-panel card or if you want a 3-panel card. You also could do a flat card, which is just like a postcard, but a little bit bigger. It's a 5x7, and it
Right.
still goes in an envelope. A postcard has no envelope and it's a little bit smaller. And then the big card is an 8.5 by 11. It's big, but it
Okay.
looks the same on the screen. So let's do a 2-panel because that's normal, a regular card. Okay.
Right.
Next. And then you probably won't have this problem, but I signed up for the beta thing. That's why I have to choose that every time. So
Okay.
now you're just in the editing the card. Okay. So if
Okay.
you click, this is the front of the card, because we picked a stock card, you can't change anything on it. It's locked. See
Okay.
over here? Okay. So then you
Right.
click the arrow and you go on the inside. Now they have something here, wishing you love and laughter today, tomorrow, and always. Usually I just leave that. And
Okay.
here I write something. So let's do that. Let's go on, let's see, how about you? When's your anniversary? Probably not right away, huh?
What, mine?
Yeah.
Not till August, yeah.
So this is what I would do though, is I would go to the person's place, go to photos. Do you have any photos of you and your significant?
Right there.
This one?
Yep. That's early in our life.
That's awesome. Okay, so I save image, and I'll just save it under my downloads folder right there. And then I'll go back to send out cards. And then here, this is to doing the layout, what you want it to be.
Okay.
So you click on, like if I click here, I can add like 3 pictures or 2 pictures. So I'm just going to add the one big picture.
Okay.
So that's the layout, is one big picture. But I could do text, or I could do 4 pictures. I could do whatever I wanted. On an anniversary card, I usually do 1 picture or 2 if I know them real well. Then image, I just click on that. Then these are all the images I've used in other cards recently.
Okay.
And I'll go down here and click upload image. And there's your picture there, that from the download folder. So I double click that and it pops right in. Then I just click it once and it goes right over there.
Cool.
Now I can make it smaller and put a little border around it if I want. So I'll do that. See right here, it says image size.
Right.
You can just make it smaller if you want, or bigger. And then background over here, you got a beautiful blue behind you. So I'll do a little bit darker. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that nice? And then over here, I'll just write something like, wishing you many more years of love and happiness together. But you can write anything you want, of course, on a text block. And then the thing that you can't do is you can't add any text over here, only on the front cover of when you design the card. Okay, don't let me give you too much information. I do that. Sorry. Keep it simple, Lisa. Keep it simple. Okay, so now one cool thing I did want to show you is this, you can change, like this is a text block. If I highlight this, whoop, highlight it, whoop, highlight it, please, thank you, and go over here, I can change it to any of these,
Any fonts?
any font I want,
Oh, okay.
including I paid, I think it's $50 back in 20 years, no, I've been using it 12 years. Probably 10 years ago, I paid them $50 to put my font in, my
Okay.
own personal handwriting. So this right here where it says personal, that is my handwriting. So
Oh,
that's actually my own handwriting. Okay, and then right underneath it, I can go down further and put my signature. See, insert signature?
yeah.
Part of that fee, they let me put in some signatures. So there's my signature, and I can just add that there. It comes out small, so you need to make it a little bit bigger, but that's easy to do up here. And the signature, it's not just one like that. You have choices. So like it has, mine have, it just didn't show it, but see, it has just Lisa, and back when my kid was Lydia, Lisa, and I put, you can do different versions of your signature, in other words. So you could put
Okay.
you and your spouse or a significant other. Okay. And then
Okay.
that's all I need for that one. So then I click the arrow to go on the back, and that's my default one, but I'm going to put the other one I have. So I click on layouts, and you can save different layouts to use. The one I've been using most lately is actually the SendOutCard one, and it says, I'll show you, it says like pay the kindness forward, I think it says, because it's cute. It's going to come up for me. I think the squirrel's running my internet today. So where it says create new custom back panel or select an existing one. So I'm going to click on select existing, and then see, here's ones I've used before.
Right.
And this is the one I'm talking about. This is the one I've been using lately. Send the kindness forward,
Oh, okay.
because I think it's cute and it's not salesy at all. But
Right.
it does promote SendOutCards, but it's just cute. I like it. So then I do checkout. And it is going to print, because of the one I picked, it's going to print my name and address and the recipient's name and address. So they're going to know where it came from, even if I didn't sign it.
Okay.
And the outside envelope says it too, by the way. Okay, now we're on the checkout page, and you go down here and you can do, so I'm going to send immediate so you can get it right away. Okay, but just don't go, why did she send me an anniversary? I had somebody do that, even though we made it together online. So fair warning, you're going to get this in the mail. So,
Okay.
but see, if you click here, it defaults to send immediate, but you can do, click on the arrow, arrive on birthday, arrive on anniversary, or arrive on a specific date.
Okay.
Now the send immediate is included. Did you happen to sign up for a subscription, or you didn't do that? You're paying as you go?
I haven't done that.
That's okay. You're paying as you go. That's
No,
paying.
wait a minute. No, I did.
Oh, okay.
$97 a month.
Oh, good. Okay. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. So these are considered heartfelt cards. So if your subscription has any heartfelt cards included, this would be considered one, as long as you send immediate
Okay.
and send to one person. Okay.
Okay.
So now I'm going to add a gift. You want some of the coffee cake?
Sure.
Oh, Debbie, they're good. Joanne sent me some.
Oh yeah,
They're
I'll take
good.
them.
Yeah. These is, and it's so easy to add. I'm just looking because I didn't know they had the magic book in one of the things.
Yeah,
That's
there's
nice.
some new ones.
Yeah, there's some new stuff I haven't seen.
Oh, those are cute.
Oh, look at the soul seeds. That's cute. 49 cents. That's cute.
Huh.
So, okay, where is the gourmet food? Okay, so I want to look at all the gourmet food and send you a couple coffee cake. Let's look at where. Where is the couple? Oh, here it is right here. So this is only $7.98 plus shipping. So I'm going to add the gift right here. You don't have to add a gift for cards. It's optional. I usually don't for anniversaries unless it's like my brother. So, but I want you to say thank you for signing up and have you try the coffee cake because you're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
like it. But you know what, this is good for when you're doing business, because like I've sent these for a thank you for an order that was $200 for a customer. I've also sent it to a customer where I goofed her order up, and they have ones that are less than $7.98. Even the brownies I think are less than $6. So you
Okay.
have choices anyway. So down here, all I do is add recipients, and I'm pretty sure you're in my address book already.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we'll find out easy enough, huh? I'll just do your last name. You can do by, there you are.
Here I am.
And that's right?
Yes.
Yes. So I just check the box and then I go down and click done. And then I just look over the cart because this is the shopping cart. So there's the card, yes. Send immediate, yes. There's the bars on there, the coffee cake, and there's you. So then I just put ready to send. And you'll see on mine, it crossed off the amount because I have a subscription. So it's included.
Okay.
And if it wasn't included, like I was scheduling this to send later,
Mhm.
even then it would only cost me $1 because of my subscription.
Okay.
And then just the coffee cake and the shipping. So it's only $12 for you to try that. So,
Okay.
and then press send and that's it. So I
Awesome.
know that took me a long time to do that just then because I was running my mouth, but
Because you're showing it to me.
the reality is you can actually do a card in about a minute. Once you've done a few, I think that you'll be able to do that too, but you don't have to do them that fast. And
Right.
it is just as easy to do them where you're doing the whole card, not using stock cards. But I
Okay.
haven't been showing the stock cards enough because they do have literally hundreds of stock cards to choose from under every single category you could possibly come up with. And I end up not using them because I think my favorite card to send is somebody's picture on the front, their picture on the front is
Right.
what I end up doing.
So I noticed when I was on the site yesterday or last night that
Mhm.
you can choose like a satin finish or
Yeah, I've only done that once and it's an upcharge. They do come out, I would say fancier, but I don't usually spend the extra. So
okay.
maybe do it when it's nice that they have the option. So like if you were sending out wedding invitations or something like that, I would do it.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't normally, the cards come out, if you've got a card from me, the cards come out so nice, just regular. You know,
Okay.
they're nice thick stock, they're nice and glossy finish that it's
Okay.
not, I don't think it's necessary to spend the extra.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was just a regular, I didn't pay the upcharge for that one. That's a regular glossy picture. So.
Yeah. So say if I want to send her one, I don't have a picture of them to send, put in the card.
No,
So,
I just put the picture in because I wanted to. So
Okay.
if you don't have a picture, just send it regular. You know, most of the cards you get don't have anything that
right.
personal. I'd only like to do that because the reaction people have when I do it. So I usually try to go on. Lots of times not lots of times, but like this last time I had 20 anniversaries, couples, 20 of them. I would say 17 of them, I went on Facebook and they had a picture of them together. The other 3 had no pictures of them on their Facebook. So I just sent it with a picture of a sunrise or something. You also
Okay.
can just leave it blank.
Okay.
You don't have to put anything there, or you could write something there. It's totally up to you.
Now, are the envelopes, do you have to put the name and address on the envelope as well?
I
Or
should have, yeah, I was running my mouth and should have showed you that, but it's defaulted for what you have on your account.
Okay,
You can change it if you need it to say something else for every card, but it's defaulted. So I didn't say anything. I just went by that. But you can put, like for my birthday, I do a massive birthday card mailing every month because I do probably 400 birthdays, right? I changed it so that I'm trying to comply. Avon does not want me advertising something else with their thing.
right,
So what I did was the card itself doesn't have anything Avon on it, no links for anything. It has that pay the kindness forward on the back, the birthday card. But my return address says it says Lisa Wilber, and then afterwards I put the Avon lady after my last name, and then my website address on the return address. So my contact information is in the return address block only, but nothing on the card. So you could
Okay.
do it any way you wanted, any combination if you know you wanted to do, you could do.
But, but since I don't have any contacts right now, I would
Mhm.
have to physically type in her address.
Right, and once you enter it once, you don't have to enter it again.
Okay,
Yep.
all
And
right,
you can, it doesn't just have their name, address too. It's a contact manager. So it has name, address, birthday, anniversary, spouses' names, kids' names, all that stuff you can collect in there. And you also can put notes like where you met them or something like that if you
okay,
wanted. The other feature that I love, and don't let me overwhelm you, because just use what you want to use. You know, you don't have to dive in and use everything all at once. You're
right,
better to just start sending cards. But one of the things I really love is that it has a thing to create a group. So I can put people in more than one group. So like those of you on this call, most of you actually, I think, um, are not in my Avon downline, but you are in Avon. So I have a group called Avon Contacts Non-Downline. So if I put one of you in, I just check that. That way, when I look back, I can tell who you are. Not that it matters, but sometimes I need that information, you know
right,
what I mean?
right,
And
okay,
how the group thing has helped me is like, when I was running for office, for 20 years, every 2 years, for 20 years I ran, because I'm a third party, I had to get them to sign a thing to get on the ballot every year. I had to get 150 certified signatures. Way at the beginning, I saved who signed for me because they had to put their name and address on that paper to sign for me. So then the next time I ran, I wasn't standing out in front of the store trying to get signatures like all the other candidates. I just pulled my list and I said, you signed for me before. Would you mind signing for me again? So by the end of the 20 years, I never even had to do anything else except contact those people that already signed for me. I had enough people that were willing to do it every time that I didn't have to. Matter of fact, I was shocked that no one else thought of that. Why would they not say, why would they have to get the whole 150 over again? Why wouldn't you save that information? So and it's a group in my contact manager and send out cards called petition signers because they signed for me before.
okay,
There's a million things that's useful for. Let's say another one was when we sold Girl Scout cookies. We sold Girl Scout cookies over and over for, I think it was 5 years. Once we did it the first year, I made a list of everybody that bought. So the next year, I'm like, you bought cookies from us last year. Do you want cookies again this year? So, I mean, I think it's worth saving that kind of information.
okay,
Okay. And you know,
all right,
I keep thinking of examples, sorry. The other, the other one that was funny is, you know, I go on and on how much I love Bob Berg, the Go-Giver guy. He likes the fact I've sold a tiny fraction of the number of books that he has. He sold millions of books. I've sold about 8,000. But for an independent published book that I didn't have a publisher, I did it myself at a local copy place even to sell 8,000 something. But what he likes about what I did is that he does not know who bought his book because they bought it at bookstores or whatever. I know all of the ones that bought my book. So when I come out with another book, I can contact the people that bought the first book and say, guess what? I come out with another book. So I have a place to start already. You know what I mean? So, and that's true about Avon too. You can make notes of what they bought. And it's nice to have them in the system because then you can send them a card easily and on the fly. Let's say you're out delivering. Let's say you do that. And there's an app for SendOutCards for your phone. And you just, when you get back in your car with your money, you just shoot them off a thank you card quick. That way you can do that. Okay.
So that one on your, for your phone, that's in the App Store, correct?
It's in the App Store. If you search for SendOutCards, there's two apps. One of them's for affiliates and the other one is for customers like you. So
Okay.
you want to look for the one that has the little envelope because that's their logo. So
Okay.
that's the little envelope one. I want to show you. It looks like, let's see if you can see it. No, you can't see it, but it looks
Yeah.
like, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
blue background with the envelope on it in white.
Okay, let's see.
But the app, the difference with the app and doing it on the laptop is that you can't get quite as fancy on the app. It's
Oh,
more
really?
the cards need to be more basic, but you certainly can do ones like me and Joanna going crazy with that new profile pick app. Where
Yeah,
you those pictures into
I
the
like those.
yeah, that's awesome. And I do those on the phone because you take the picture from Facebook or wherever, or the one you took and run it through that app. And then that picture's on your phone. It's not on the laptop. So it's just easier to just send the card from the phone then. And then you
Okay.
can pop it on the front. I usually send them a flat card. And then on the back, I write something like, hope you're having a great day, gorgeous, or hello, beautiful, something like that. And I just make it nice and short and sweet. You know what I do is, I think if someone sent me this, what would make me feel good today? So I try to write something like that, hope you're having a good day or, and I've gotten cards with me on the front and I like it. So, I mean, most people do, I think.
Yeah,
Either me on the front or my kid or my dog or my cat or,
right.
my grandkid if I had, right? So those kind of cards always do well, I think.
Okay.
Hey, Penny, how are you today?
Thank you for everything, Lisa.
Certainly. How are
I'm
you?
doing real good. How are you guys doing?
Good. I'm glad you
Hi.
popped on.
Yeah, I just got home a little bit ago from work.
Oh, good. Good. I noticed, did you know my shirt's not behaving itself? It's like turning over. But
Yeah.
you know what? Fixing that would involve ironing. That is so not happening.
That's what I gotta do.
Oh, no, I don't iron. It's gonna have to stay that way. You like it or leave it.
Yeah.
I'll wait till it piles up.
Oh, yeah, I don't iron ever. There's no reason that I can't know. The kid needed something ironed and I'm like, I'll show you where it is. I'm not doing it. You can figure it out because that's my days of ironing are over. So if it needs ironing, I just don't ever wash it. No, that sounds awful. Though. It's like, what is our stuff? The de-smell stuff. I'm spraying it with that and hanging
There
it
you
out.
go. Fabric refresher.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing that and hanging it out. Hey, Deanna, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Fabulous. Now I got an order from you. I just sent an order for JP because I was watching his live last night. And now I feel guilty because I didn't order from you.
Well, hop on because we just got a whole bunch. We just got a new outlet section. So there's a
Oh,
whole bunch of crazy prices on there. So
well,
check it out.
I'll have to place an order with you now because I feel guilty. I
Oh,
just
well,
say, oh,
I
good.
appreciate it.
Just say, oh, good, I will. Yeah, you know what I like that you guys came out with, somebody bought it for me. I was gonna buy it anyway, is the lavender spray for the,
The essential oil pillow mist.
oh, I love that. That's
Yeah, it's
awesome.
part of our sleep line. Yeah, it's good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very
Yeah.
nice. Are you happen to be using send out cards for your body shop business?
I am. Of course, I'm using it for my team, my customers. I'm
Awesome.
using it for my travel business.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
Did you see
I'm
that?
still
the-
using it.
Did you happen to see that new app we're going crazy with?
I actually got your card that you sent me with my picture. I have not done myself, but you did mine and it was so cute. I was
Oh,
like, oh my
good.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it. I was like, oh, that's me.
I've been doing those for customers and stuff, and they like
Yeah,
it.
it's really cute.
Yeah.
It looks like I have like makeup on and stuff, which I don't wear makeup. So I was really blown away. I was like,
Well, it's
ah,
kind of a filter, kind of,
yeah.
hey, filters are life. I love filters. So the the one I think I'm most excited about, this is a weird one, but my mother has a friend, Pauline, and Pauline never has her picture taken. She hates having her picture taken. And I ran into her in the grocery store and I caught her off guard and I said, hey, Pauline, let me take a picture so I can send it to my mother on a card. So, and just say, look who I ran into. So I just back her up against the thing. This is the picture, right? And then
Yeah.
look at, I ran it through the app.
Oh my
Good.
gosh.
And
Wow.
it
That's
came out
good.
so good.
crazy.
And her daughter went bananas when I sent it to her because she said she never lets anybody take her picture. That is like the best picture we've ever seen of her ever.
That
And
could
it's
go on a
funny.
wall. Like, if
Yeah,
you
and
put
I
it,
just,
it
I
could be
bet
hung
you
up.
I bet you she does put it up. But I did, matter of fact, I was showing her, sometimes you can just send out cards on the fly on the app in the grocery store, but I don't always have an excuse. And this time I did, because I'm like, watch, I'll just send it to you right now while you're watching me. So I sent it to her and I sent it to my mother and I showed her how I did it right there on the fly. So I ran it through the app is called New Profile Pick. So if you want to get it, it's free unless you want to do like there's different backgrounds and stuff, but the basic one is free. And even the paid version is $24.95, I think, for a year. So it wasn't bad. I'm going to write that off, by the way. Excuse me. And I told Joanne, usually when I get an app that I'm this excited about, because I've done 100 of them, excuse me, a year from now, I'm probably not going to be excited, but when you sign up and pay, it auto renews. So what I do is like a month in, I go undo the auto renew so that I don't end up paying when I'm not using it anymore. So I'll sign up for the auto renew to get the rate, and then I'll wait and undo it so that I don't get surprised when it renews. So, but just a thought. So
I just want to tell you, we all love the brownies and it's one of my favorite gifts to send. And I had sent it. So we have like with Body Shop, when you achieve certain level, there's like certain levels you could achieve every month, yada yada. So first level, I always send brownies. Second level, I up the gift, whatever.
oh yeah.
And one of the other her upline told me, she's like, oh my God, she's on a diet. I was like, she was like, you sent her brownies. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. So I was like, oh, I gotta find her something else to send her.
So she doesn't have kids or family that would eat it?
Well, but I want her to be able to enjoy the gift.
Okay, okay.
She works hard for it.
Okay.
So I mean, she's selling like, $1,500 a month and, stuff like that. So,
oh yeah. Yeah.
So I sent her the little flower that like the dancing flower thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just going to tell you, I have sent that before to people, but nobody has ever like taken a picture of the whole thing in the package and like the whole thing. I didn't know it was a solar dancing flower. It is really cool.
That's neat. Oh, that's neat. Did she like it?
She loved it. So you sit it like on your kitchen sink and like the sun powers it and then it just dances away back and forth. Oh, yeah, it is like the cutest thing ever. She just loved it.
They do have a lot of choices.
Yeah. So I was like digging through there. So I'll have to keep sending her stuff like that because I want to support her healthy choices. Right, Joanne?
Well, me and Joanne just sent each other coffee cakes. So Yeah, this is new. The one that I've been sending the most lately, because they changed and came out with some new things for summer because they don't have as much chocolate because of the melty, but they have coffee cake, cookie bars, the rice cookie bar, the Rice Krispie treat bars and the brownie bars in a new bakery sample set. And I've been sending that quite a bit. And it's
Yeah,
been,
that's a big hit too. I've sent
yeah,
those. That's the 4-pack thing you're talking
yes,
about
yeah.
with like the pink one and
I think
the
that's a good price too. It's $14.98 or something
it
like that.
is.
Yeah, and then with the shipping, it's still less than 20.
Yeah, I've heard
That's
it's
a good one.
very delicious.
Yeah, yeah, I have, what's funny is I do know there were some people that I sent to that either were on a diet or they were diabetic or something like that. And went to send them something else. Usually it's for birthday or something. And they actually complained. And one of them said to me, my daughter looks forward to those all year long. And then you sent me a book or something. And I'm like, oh, sorry. I just, from what you were posting, I knew you didn't want brownies or whatever it was. So I no longer try to accommodate that, but I'm glad that she liked the dancing flower. Yay. I think you're more thoughtful than I am already. Oh, so Donna, we haven't heard from you. And I guess we're not going to. Oh, no, there you
No,
go.
I had to unmute because Raven was barking.
How you doing?
Doing better. Slowly getting there.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you were out of work?
Oh,
working-
no, I'm still working. We're working from home.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, last week was kind of rough. I'd finish working and then go lay down in the bed.
No. Well, I'm
'Cause I
glad
was
you're getting better.
feeling that bad. Yeah, yeah. It's slowly working its way through, and it'll be gone in a couple days.
Well, I'm glad you're getting better.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody was like, "Did you get tested for COVID?" And I was like, "No, it's allergies. It's allergies. The pollen just got me. It's just the congestion. There's no other symptoms.
Oh, here there was like a cloud of pollen. So it was like the haze in LA or something. They actually
Yeah.
took pictures of a cloud of pollen. I
Mm,
thought that
yeah.
was funny. It's
Yeah,
funny. I thought I had allergies like that, but since I tore the carpet up out of my house, I haven't had problems. So it had something to do with the carpet.
Yeah,
I don't know what it was, something in the carpet.
Yeah, we're going to be doing that this year. Taking the carpet up.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about it. It's funny. Oddball thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought carpet?
Yeah. Well, probably pollen got tracked in on it.
Well, I don't know, because I don't have a problem when I can go outside and get pollen right at my nose and not have a problem.
Oh, okay.
But the carpet, and it's not like I was laying in the carpet. I don't know.
No.
But once they tore it up, I stopped having problems. So
Oh.
anyway, that's that. Did Debbie's the newest one here? Did you have something else that you wanted me to show you how to do? You're not sure?
I don't think so right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we're recording this, so do you mind if we just peek at the difference of the pricing on it?
Sure.
Because I like to do that each time.
Okay.
I won't go crazy talking about it, because why? No one wants to hear all that, but I do want you to see how to find it. If you click on account, so this is the card catalog page. If you click on account, you go back to that other account page, back to this one. That's where you go when you first sign in. If
Right.
you look over here is the pricing. You look at the pricing. So these are the subscriptions that you can get there. It's optional. You can do pay as you go. But see, this one is 37. Is this the one you're doing? Or you're not sure?
I'm doing 97.
Oh, 97. Oh, perfect. The 97 includes 30 system sends. So make sure you use them because those are included.
Okay.
A system send is one that you're scheduling ahead or a card that goes to more than one person at a time. Okay, that makes sense?
Yeah.
So like my birthdays are all system sends because I put them in the 18th of the month prior, and then let them send them so they arrive on the right day. I
Okay.
don't try to time it because that's too time consuming. So that would be system send. Okay. And no, that's a great plan to start with. And look at the biggest benefit that I think most people don't realize is that the system send cards, on the 97, you get 30 included. That's part of it. So you're not paying more for that. That's included in the 97. If you go over the 30, like I'm sending so many birthday cards, right?
Mhm.
Then it's only $1.50 each one over and above the 30.
Okay.
Okay. And see here at the 37, it's $1.75. So even between this plan and this plan, you're saving a quarter.
Yeah.
And look at even the one, if you end up doing a lot more with it, it depends, you know, how you end up going. But if you end up doing a lot more with it, the next one up is the 147. And that makes the cards only $1.25 for a system send. Now, because I'm a level 4 card sender, which means I'm addicted.
Yeah.
I do the big kahuna. This is the one I do. But so mine are only $1 per additional system send.
Okay.
And that has saved me more money because they only came out with this big giant plan probably 6 months ago. Prior to that, the 97 was the biggest one. So I'm saving 400 times 50 cents. I'm saving almost as much as the new one cost me, the plan.
Wow.
Right. I was so excited when we came out with the big one. But there are options, but the 97 is an awesome option because now you can go in on the 97 because it's unlimited. You can send as many heartfelt cards as you want, and it includes the stamp. Okay.
Now, did you say something about not sending too many a day
Of identical cards.
of identical? Oh, okay.
Right. So for example, I'm sending cards out, like right now I work lists every day, and I'll send 4 of one kind, 4 of another kind, 4 of another kind off of different lists. So I just finished 2 of my lists. So I'm working one list at the moment, but I'm as soon as I finish like this one is the people that asked for Avon information but never did sign up
Mhm.
over the last 12 years. So the list is gigantic. It's I don't know, 14 pages of small space. It took me from September to last week to finish that list the first time at 4
Wow.
a day, 4 a day. But as soon as I finished it, I printed it again because the people at the beginning of the list got a card last September. So I could start again.
Okay.
And when I only send 4, it never kicks me out, or it doesn't kick me out, but it never flags my account for abusing the unlimited,
Okay.
even though those 4 cards are identical. Now, if you send 15 of the same card on the same day, identical cards, it'll flag your account and they'll send you a little hand slap note to don't do that. So if you stick to 4 or 5, I've never gotten a hand slap letter.
Okay.
So what they're saying is they want them to be heartfelt cards, which is an individually sent card to one person. Okay, so this one is my customer list off of campaign mailer. So I do the same thing with that. I send 4 a day. When I'm done with the list, which I'm on the last page of it now, I'll just print it again, start again. And I'll do 4 a day. And let's do, since we have a few minutes, let's do one of them.
So before you hop into that, can you can you reiterate what you just said about the system send if you have the unlimited? So because I don't use my system sends. So
And what,
yes,
which subscription are you on?
unlimited. I've
The
been
90,
unlimited for
the
years.
97?
Yeah.
So you get 30 system
And
sends.
so that
included.
includes the postage.
Yeah. So
Oh, I
you're
didn't know
better.
that.
Yeah, you're better off to use them because they don't carry over. The 30
So I
are,
could schedule my birthdays with those then.
Joanne, why doesn't it include the postage?
You have to pay for the postage on the
That's what I
system.
thought.
Over
Yeah,
the
yeah.
30.
No,
Over the 30.
No.
Okay, let's look because it should say it. Let's look. It did.
because when it first came out, I had questioned them on
Oh,
it.
not, okay. For additional,
And-
no, that's additional. Okay, go ahead.
I had questioned them on it, and I'm the reason that they added postage not included.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, because we were doing it. We were excited about it when it came out. And then we went to use it and it was charging postage.
If you look there, at least scroll down where it says 30 system sends, it says $1.50 per additional system send. Stamps not included on any system card send.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I
I
see
thought
up there,
that
it
was
said
a
the stamps are
change.
included on the postcard.
But still, you're still saving the $1.50 on a system send. Yeah, I guess, Deanna, you have to factor in your time as far as the birthdays and stuff. That's
Okay.
where I eat up all my system sends, is my anniversaries and my birthdays. So do you want to spend time making sure you send the card the right number of days ahead so the card arrives on the day? Or do you want to spend postage and have them do it for 30? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that's still, what is postage, 58 cents?
Okay. I
it's
just want to make sure I
17.
wasn't missing out on like an update, like or something.
Oh, no, no. No, she's right. I'm wrong on that. So it's
Okay.
30, you do have 30 system sends that are included in the 97 though. So all you'd be paying is the 58 cents postage. So to me, it is
Okay.
worthwhile to
That's
do.
not bad. Okay.
Yeah, it is worthwhile to do still because you're saving the $1.50.
But if you send a gift with it, you don't get charged the postage. You just
Oh,
you just pay
yeah.
for the gift and the gift postage.
Yeah.
So that's how I've been trying to use it, like on my team birthdays that are PC and above and the anniversaries. If I've got duplicate ones that I'm sending the same thing to, I will use the system send because I don't pay for the card. I don't pay for the postage for the card, but I pay for the gift and the postage for the sending of the gift.
Because I think that's one of the
Okay.
things you want to factor in is your time. So that's why I
Yeah,
don't
that's great
keep,
though. I can do that. That's great.
because I know a lot of people think that their time isn't valuable, but it's actually the most valuable thing that you have because
Mhm.
it's only a certain amount of it. And especially Deanna, you're such a hot, heavy hitter. Your time's worth what, $100 an hour minimum? I'm not just saying that. That's true, isn't it? When
I
you're,
mean, it's I don't know if it's worth that much, but it is very valuable and I could use an extra 10 hours in a day, definitely.
so I think you have to weigh out whether the 58 cents,
Yeah. Oh no, I think that's awesome. Yeah.
but you get 30 included in the 97. So
Okay. I have to
sorry
play
I didn't
around
have
with
that
that.
right. Thank you, Joanne. I'm sorry I didn't get that right.
That's okay.
Okay, so let's go back. We're on the share screen. Let's go do one of my customer cards. We'll send one to Joanne Randall. She's one of my customers that lives near me. And so I'm on the card catalog page. Now I happen to save and favorite this card so I can use it over and over. So I do it and make them a little bit different. And that way I don't feel like I'm flaunting the heartfelt cards thing. So that front I use is a stock card, but I'm going to make the whole inside of it personal. So then I'm going to do the 3-panel card next. And this is the way I'm making all of them, but they're all coming out a little bit different. So it's not flagging me for sending the same card, but I'm also only sending 4 a day. So here's the outside of the front of the card. Then here's all the inside and they're all blank. I've already got graphics that I've used. So I'm going to, each card is just going to be one big picture. And I already have ones here. Like this one is the crock pot hot dog thing. And if I shrink it just one, it fits perfect. And then the next panel is gonna be, there's one for grilling. Here's all the stuff, and that just fits. I don't have to do anything with that one. That's the how long to grill stuff graphic. And all of these graphics, by the way, I just got off of Facebook. When I was scrolling, I saw them and went, ooh, that'd be valuable information in a card. And then the other one I put is the recipe for strawberry sweet tea. And that one fits. I didn't have to do anything to it. And then I go to the other panel. And on this one, I'm going to do this. And I have another little drink one that I got off of here somewhere. This one. Whoop, no, it's this one. Yep. And this one doesn't fit as good. So I'm going to go up here and shrink it down to a 7. And because I've done a bunch of these, I knew it was going to be 7. And see this one, some of them have get the recipe somewhere else, but it gives the ingredients. And I'm just going to write, hi, Joanne, my customer. Thought you might find the info in this card useful this time of year. Hope this card finds you enjoying the warmer weather. Have a great day. No sales pitch. Okay, and that's it for that. I do this quite a bit where I'm not sending them any sales pitch. It's just something useful for them. Sometimes I put a word search in there, sometimes a little meme or a cartoon. And then on the back here, I've changed this block. I just haven't changed it permanently like I should to be a little bit more readable. But I still have to shrink it too because it wasn't fitting the. So I made this block in Canva. You can make the back and save them so you can use them over and over. So the back has my little ad on it, but the rest of it is not salesy. And then I'm going to check out. Oop, what happened? There we go. And it's going to be send immediate, so I'm not going to change that. I don't need a gift. This is one of my lists that I'm working. So on this, you don't have to put their name. I can search by her zip code if I don't have a lot of people in that zip code, which I don't. And it'll come up with everybody in the zip code. You can also do by state. You could do by first name or last name if you don't remember some of it. So it's Joanne Randall right here. I'm going to click. And then in the corner, it says done. Oops, say again. What'd you say? Oh, no, that must have been a problem. Oh, okay, here we go. So then ready to send. And this one is included. Okay, and send. And that's it. So I send 4 of those a day, and I change up where I put those pictures and which pictures I use. I have 3 different drinks. I have a couple different food recipes, and I just pulled all of those off of Facebook. And then I'm going to, oh, this is like my favorite. I'm going to mark it off my list. So I work my list and I have all these lists that I'm working. So that way I'm sending 4 of this one, 4 of that one, 4 of another one every day. And it sounds like, why would 4 matter? But 4 times 7 is 28 a week. You wouldn't believe how I go through so many and have so much impact in that short of amount, you know, with just doing 4. And it keeps me on schedule too, because I know sometimes I get to the end of the day and I feel like, oh, I haven't done anything for work, really, haven't done anything for my business. I can at least do the 4 cards. And I go on there and do my 4 cards. And once you do them too, they're on my phone. So I could technically send them from the phone too. And my customers are already in there because I've mailed to them before. So that's going to be one of the things. You can import your customers and stuff if you want, Debbie. I've actually entered all mine myself as I sent them. But once you put it in once, you don't have to do it again.
Right.
So, okay. So
Okay.
we're at 2. I didn't, I hope I didn't run on too long. Guess what I got at 3? I'm so excited. I'm going to be in another book. I'm actually working on 2 book projects right now. The meeting we're having at 3 is the book project where we're co-authors and there's a bunch of co-authors and we're all writing a chapter. It's called an anthology book, just like The View from the Top was, except it's not in our industry. It's just a regular book about entrepreneurs. So I'm excited to be included in that.
Yeah.
And the other one, I can't wait for you to read that. It's I don't know what the actual book title is going to be, but the whole premise is The Lady with the Blue Hair. And it's a parable that I'm working on with Jeff West, who for decades has been the #1 producer at Aflac. So he called me.
Oh, wow.
I know. I mean, both of these things happen because of the Go Giver Success Alliance. So I'm pretty happy to have projects I'm working on with these awesome people. It's funny when Jeff called me, I'm like, I don't know what you want, but yes. Yes. Whatever it is, yes. I know. It's one of those times where I didn't think, I wonder what I'm going to get out of this. I'm thinking, it doesn't even matter what I'm going to get out of this because I know that it's going to be great exposure for me. Plus I get to work with him. It doesn't even matter if I don't ever get anything out of this. I'm going to end up getting something out of this because it's going to be such a great experience.
Right.
So yes, I would. He's like, would you? Yes. So anyway, I will be back. I don't have any conflicts. So I'm going to be back next Thursday at 1. So if you have in between now and then, if you're working on cards, especially Debbie, because you haven't sent any, we can always do a one-on-one and I can show you something if you can't find it.
Okay.
Bashful. The best way, of course, to learn this is to keep, send the cards,
Right.
especially because you're on the 97. Just send
Yes.
cards. There's no,
Right.
there's no goofing.
So I may be getting back in touch with you.
Yes, please, because we can
Okay.
just go on a Zoom and I can do share screen and show you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
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 Thank you, Lisa. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.